Hi everyone, I'm Jodi. Welcome to my channel. I'm really glad that you're here today, and I'm super excited about this video. So we're gonna have some fun, we're gonna have some hard truth moments, but we're gonna talk about the girlfriend's guide to your essential beauty toolkit for those of us that are over 40. Now in this virtual beauty bag that we are giving to our friends, there's also some advice along the way that our older self would probably like to let our 30-ish self in on before we get to this stage of life, because it would have been nice to know some of these things. So I'm gonna bring it all to you in today's video. I also wanted to remind you that next week is a video all about your skincare questions. So whether you follow me on Instagram at this Instagram handle, or if you follow me here on YouTube, then you have access to the community tab. I've also left a note in there where you can leave me your skincare questions, and I will take them to a dermatologist, get them answered, and bring them back to you for next week's video. So leave me those comments as I am gathering those up and working on them right now. So if you are ready to jump deep into the girlfriend's guide of the essential beauty products that you need for over 40, then let's get started. Now, I should also say that, if you are in a family, in a home with others, you might want to go and take this video somewhere where you can just spend some time by yourself, maybe throw in your headphones, because we're going to talk about some things that's not that they're inappropriate, nothing like that, but there's just things on our body that start to look different as we age, and maybe you're with somebody that doesn't even know that and you don't want them to know. So I have given you that information, do with it what you will. I luckily am, one of the things I laugh about getting older is the eyesight, right? You've got to have, in any essential toolkit, you've got to have readers, and even if you don't need glasses now, throw some 1.25 readers in there. You can pick them up at Walgreens, Walmart, Rite Aid, it's all there. And that is going to be important because you will need those readers whether you are at the grocery store, whether you are at a restaurant. You will need them. I promise you, you will need them. And sometimes if that doesn't work, you get a big magnifying glass with a light on it, because sometimes that's really what we need. But where I was going with that is, yes, we tend to lose our crisp eyesight that we have when we're younger, but so does the partner, the spouse that you're living with. So there's a beauty there, right? There's a silver lining. If you can't see all the details, which we know we can't, because another item on the list is a magnified mirror, because there will be hairs that will show up tomorrow that were not there today, and they have drank Miracle Grow all through the night. It's like it was Jack and the Beanstalk, and there it is, and you will need to see that. And normally you won't. However, as I was saying, the spouse that you are with, or your significant other, or the person that you go to bed with every night, they can't probably see as good either, unless you've got, someone much younger than you. Then that's a whole other video that I'm not qualified to cover. So if you do sprout, that hair on the chin, or 5 of your eyebrows decide to go gray one night, it is no problem, because they may not be able to see it either. Before I forget, glasses. While you're at the drugstore picking up those glasses, you might as well, you know what I'm going to say, you might, I know maybe there's some good ones out there, I have not looked ever. You're going to need to pick up those chains that go around the glasses. You're going to need them. Looking at the back of ingredients at the grocery store, looking to see what's in your favorite cosmetics, you're going to need these glasses, and they're not always easy to find. Another place you're going to need them, doctor's office. I mean, think about when you go to fill out paperwork at a doctor's office. Let's talk about doctors for a second. Yeah. You're going to have to go to those girly appointments, the ones that we all do. And the doctors are going to look 12. They're going to look a lot younger than you. And that's okay. They have the same level of knowledge and expertise that your other doctors did. They just look a lot younger. And at first it's a little uncomfortable because, it's somebody younger than you. It was okay when we went to the doctor and had to lay in a certain position and the person was older. You felt in good hands. You felt like you were with a person of knowledge that could really help identify, check, maintain. And now they look a little younger, but they have the same training. My bonus daughter is a PA. I have some knowledge of how much training she's had to go through. So it's all right. Just take a deep breath and it'll be okay. While we're talking about gray eyelashes, let's not forget the ever so important set of tweezers. In fact, when you pick these up, pick up another pair, 2 pair, 3 pair, you'll lose them along the way, and you will want them in your purse. by your nightstand, by your vanity. You'll want one in the car because the lighting anywhere other than where you put your makeup on will have this magnificent ability to shine on the 1 or 2 hairs that you've got. And they aren't always on your face. They could show up anywhere. So those tweezers are super important. In fact, buy an extra set for your girlfriend because they're gonna need them too. Also in that toolkit, you're gonna need at least 4 different moisturizers and 3 different types of exfoliants. Let me explain. You will need special moisturizer for your face as it will tend to get dry as the days and years go on. You'll need another moisturizer for your entire body. Now that's not to say that you can't use the same one, but just know that you will have more surface that will be dry that will need additional moisture. And we can't forget our feet because for some reason your feet tend to look very much like the Sahara Desert with every passing day. And I'm not quite sure how that's possible. You can get pedicures every few weeks. I do, especially during summer. Doesn't always help. And in terms of the 4th moisturizer, this is one of those points where you want to have your headphones in or just turn down the volume a little bit. Never mind, I don't need to say it. You all know that may be something you want to pick up. I don't know if it's in the moisturizer aisle or not, but your local pharmacist will be able to help you. 3 different types of exfoliators. Now you will need to exfoliate your scalp because you want to give every hair follicle its best chance at survival and to grow up and be a good, strong, healthy part of society, being your head. And the more we learn, we are coming to understand that part of that comes from a good, healthy scalp. So you'll have body scrubs, you'll have facial scrubs, and now you'll need to purchase a scalp scrub. You will also need in that toolkit an eyelash curler. I can't live without mine. It's one of my really important rules that I have when I go to do my makeup. Even on a no makeup day, I'm bringing out this. You're gonna want these because just like throughout the day, you wake up, your eyes are very bright and you are just charged for the day. As the sun goes down, so do the eyelids kind of start to get heavy, you look a little tired. Your eyes act very similar to that, only over the course of your life. And as you get caught in that higher point of your life, and we're on the back half, your eyes just tend to look more tired. I don't know, I can't explain it either, but I can tell you that this couple just little finger exercises on each side every morning makes a big difference to the way you will feel throughout the day. You'll also need a really good friend, someone in your life that can tell you that what was old is not always new again. Puffy sleeves, for example, yes, they are back. They are back. They're everywhere. They're on the runways. They're in all the department stores, in your local Target, Walmart. They're everywhere. But it's not the same. It's not the same as the one that you have in your closet from 1995. The fabric is different. The material is different. The pattern is different. The sleeve length is different. It's just different. It's different. So if you don't have that person in your life, I am here to help you. You may not need it. It's not new again. And those old sneakers that you have or the boots that you have that you thought may come back one day, they may not. They just may not. So the idea of spring cleaning is, it's coming up on that time of the year. This is a great time for that. That dress that we wore in one of our friends' weddings, not the bridesmaid's dress, hopefully those have been tossed out long ago, but that dress that we're holding on to that we wore to our friend's wedding when we were, in our 30s, maybe you can wear it again. I hope you can. But if you need a little extra room in your closet, that might be one of the things that you look at, just to think how much joy that will bring someone else. If you were to donate that, someone else will really enjoy that. They'll look great for an event that they have. Also in that beauty guide, if you don't go natural with your gray hair, you're gonna need some root cover up, and they conveniently make them in small sizes just so these things can go everywhere with you. And we all do it. It's totally fine. There's a lot of good ones out on the market. Just make sure that you find one that matches your hair color so that you can really get rid of those grays. And you know what? They're gonna show up. And be sure that in that bag, you put this right next to the tweezers. Why? Because they're gonna go hand in hand. Because not only will you find gray hair, but the night of a special event or right before a really big day, that gray hair, the one that came up, it's gonna be really thick and it's gonna shoot straight off into a direction that is untamable. No hairspray is gonna do it, no mousse, you're gonna have to tweeze it. You're gonna have to pluck it and just let it go. And that's okay. You have a whole lot of other hair. That one just might have to go. So yeah, that root cover up, maybe take your tweezers, put a rubber band around it, a hair tie even. That's always a good idea to have in your bag. Then they'll go hand in hand. You'll be set, no problem. While we're talking about hair, how about the banana clip, guys? The banana clip has made a comeback and I didn't think I'd live to see the day. So some things that are old are new again. I need to eat my words, maybe I'm way off here. But did we ever think we would see, and they're handy, and younger girls are wearing them, which I think is great. When you take time to design your hair once it's in a banana clip, it's really fun and can be a cute look. A great day for like day 3 hair. If you try not to wash your hair that often, then these are really, really handy. Another essential in your beauty kit is Lumify. If you wear contacts, check with your doctor before you use Lumify. I don't wear contacts, so I don't know how that would work. It is a product by Bausch & Lomb. I don't know what it says in fine print. Oh yeah, I can see it, but we shouldn't anyway. But you're gonna need this because as we age, somehow we get less sleep. Although we need a good 8 hours to have the best looking skin we can have, we're gonna get less sleep. Maybe it's because of the coffee in the morning that now has become 2 cups, 3 cups, and now it's like until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then, you know, the preference is to switch to wine. So maybe that's why we're not getting enough sleep. Could be, I don't know, the laundry, the dishes that need to be put away, the kids' birthday presents that you still need to go buy and wrap and ship and send them because they don't live with you anymore because now we're at a different age. It could be a whole lot of reasons, but you will not get as much sleep. And so this Lumify really helps brighten up the eye. I wear this every day right before I film. It just makes my eyes look more bright. It helps clear up the redness in your eye. And I'm sorry that I did this earlier this morning and didn't wait and do it on camera so you guys can see. I wouldn't say it's instantly, but it's under a minute that your eyes just look bright. And mine stay that way for about 48 hours. So if you have a big event maybe, or you just want to try it and see, this is definitely a good one. Another essential while we're talking about coffee and red wine, which is that in itself is essential, is some sort of a brightening strip for your teeth. If you find that your smile just doesn't look as bright as you would like it to, bright smiles, bright eyes, it all kind of takes us back in time to youthfulness. You know, younger children, they have very bright everything. And that's the look of youth that many women are looking for. We're not trying to look 15, 16, 17, gosh forbid. Those days have long gone. Next, you're gonna need a really nice, soft head scrubber about the size of your hands so that you can put it inside of this essential toolkit and that you can maybe break it out in somewhat public, because here's where you're gonna need it. Not only does it feel really good for those self-care days and those home spa days, or just a night where you're like, ugh, it's too much. It is great for adding a little bit of volume to your hair. So whether it's a night out or you just want to look, you know, good for your spouse as you're coming home that day, then quick few of these, and I'm doing it really fast on camera for you guys so that this video isn't an hour long, but it works even better if you flip your head and do it really at the root of all of your hair. But this with a little bit of texturizer or hairspray, whether you're coming home or headed for a night out, this is a good all-around tool to have. Another must-have product in your essential toolkit, whether you're building one for yourself or for your girlfriends, is a good waterproof mascara. Why? Because you're gonna cry. You're gonna cry at everything and you're gonna cry at nothing, and you don't know why. And the people around you don't know why. And you will feel a little silly at first. But if you don't have makeup running down your face, it will help that process go a little faster and you can get through it, I promise you. Just a little bit of mascara can give some dimension to your face, a little bit of contrast, and give you a little boost of confidence throughout the day. And of all the makeup items, if you're trying to minimize how much makeup you wear and you think, gosh, Jodi, what one makeup item would I put in that toolkit? I would suggest that you put in the mascara. One of the reasons is lashes are everywhere. There's false lashes, there's pieces of false lashes, there's lash extensions. Even younger girls who have beautiful, beautiful lashes are wearing lash extensions. So just at our age, being out and about with the eyelashes that we naturally have at 40 and 50, which is about a third less than we had when we were 20 and 30, our sparse eyelashes, they're already at an unfair advantage. You're competing with lash extensions now. So the difference between the two, dramatic. So if you can just add a little bit of extra to level the playing field a little bit, that might just give you that little extra pep in your step that you're looking for. If you have lashes, but maybe not as many or as thick as you'd like, there are lash serums that are available on the market. I use Revitalash in sort of a cycle. I'll go 3 months on, 2 months off, 3 months on. There's no reason why I cycle it that way. I just wanted to give my lashes a break maybe. I don't know, but that's how I've done it for about 2 years and I really have enjoyed it. There's also brow growth serums if you're interested in growing your eyebrows a little bit thicker, longer maybe. Grande Brow is a really good one. Revita Brow is another good one. So there's options if you want something a little bit more permanent than just a waterproof mascara. For all those growth serums, you need to keep up with the product in order for you to maintain those results. You're also going to want to have a conversation with your kids, your family, your friends, and just let them know that as much as you appreciate it, you don't need them to buy you clothes for your birthday, Mother's Day, any Christmas, Hanukkah, any of those things. Remember the days when we were younger and our parents or grandparents would buy us clothes and we thought, oh, that's such a cute sweater, Grandma, and you were really appreciative that she went out and she purchased it. In some cases, she made it, and it was a wonderful feeling that someone that you loved so much took the time to buy or make and wrap this gift and give it to you. But we probably maybe didn't wear it because someone's view of your style is not your view of your style. And just like those days when Grandma would buy you a sweater, now we're on the other end of it and our kids or grandkids are buying us clothes that fits their image in their mind of what a 50 or 60-year-old should wear. And I don't know about you guys, but the Golden Girls, while demonstrating talented women actresses, didn't do a very good job at depicting what a 50 and 60-year-old woman dresses like today. Because there is no look at this age anymore. Age and look and what's appropriate, long hair, short hair, gray hair, black hair, those lines have sort of vanished. And now it's a matter of your personal style, your personal taste. There's less judging. It's a wonderful place to be when women are supporting each other and not living to this false narrative of what a 50 or 60-year-old should look like. And lastly, the last bit of advice for the Girlfriend's Guide to the Essential Toolkit is to have confidence and patience with yourself. You guys, our bodies are going to change as we get older, and despite the better eating habits, the more exercise, there are parts of your body that are going to change. But it doesn't define who you are. You're not defined by that picture of yourself in your 20s or your 30s that you absolutely looked stunning. You still look stunning. But now that beauty and that importance and that uniqueness of you comes from within, and that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I hope you can continue to get confident and comfortable in identifying with who you are on the inside and less identification by who you are on the outside. Because there are so many people in your life that love you just the way you are. And I have a feeling that your 100-year-old self would look back at you right now and say, those are the best days. Remember them. You'll never be that young again. That does it for me, you guys. I will see you next time. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.